It's now day 9 of the search for a man suspected of kidnapping 3 men in Twin Oaks, murdering a man in Weldon, and shooting at 2 sheriff's deputies.
The U.S. Marshals Service is now helping with the search, which is focused around the intersection of Kelso Valley Road and Jawbone Canyon Road. Eyewitness News reporter Matt Boone is live from the post in Weldon with a closer look at this bizarre and ongoing story. Matt?
Courtney, it's been an intense week, to say the least, from local law enforcement. And as you mentioned today, the U.S. Marshals Service joining in on this massive search, bringing in their mobile command unit, this big truck that you can see behind me. Investigators saying tonight all evidence still leading to an area about 5 square miles just south of here, where that man has continued to evade capture. It all began Tuesday, July 28th, when 3 young guys were heading up to a cabin outside of Twin Oaks. Their getaway suddenly turning into a nightmare.
The suspect appeared from behind them and told them to put their hands up and had a shotgun pointed at them.
The father of one of them, who did not want to be identified, said the boys were held against their will for about 90 minutes before the man left the room. That's when they made their escape.
And they ran for the creek and then started working their way down the creek. He was driving up and down the road trying to find them.
The boys headed west, running for miles, finally picked up by the dad about halfway to Twin Oaks.
It's hard, but they're doing well.
But the man escaped, heading back into the wilderness. The next morning, the manhunt began in earnest, with no sign of the mysterious suspect until Thursday night.
I found out the following morning, about an hour and a half or so after Christy did.
Christy Kerr and Jason Markiewicz were shocked to hear their father, 64-year-old David Markiewicz of Tehachapi, was found shot and killed in his cabin on Jawbone Canyon Road. That's about 10 miles away from the original kidnapping site.
He was the kindest, most supportive person you could ever have known.
Investigators believe the same suspect was responsible for his death, so the search intensified for the elusive man. Saturday night, while patrolling an area in Kelso Valley, 2 SWAT team senior deputies got very close.
While conducting the search of the outbuildings, they encountered a suspect who opened fire on the deputies, and there was a exchange of gunfire.
Sheriff officials say senior deputy Michael Booker was shot twice and airlifted to a hospital. He's reported to be in stable condition. The other senior deputy, Jose Perez, was grazed by a bullet. So who is this man? Here's a composite sketch of the suspect released by the sheriff's office. He's described as white, 30 to 35 years old, 5'8", 160 pounds, with long brown hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a green bandana, corduroy hat, olive green shirt, and pants. Victims say the man looked dirty, with sun-weathered skin. Tonight, amidst the rugged and vast terrain, the search for the man goes on.
He's a one-man show. So we're hoping that at some point he starts wearing down. Obviously, you know, this is got to be exhausting.
Now, law enforcement say they have been getting tips, but obviously none of them have panned out. We're going to continue to monitor this developing story and bring you any breaking details on our website, bakersfieldnow.com. Reporting live in Weldon, Matt Boone, Eyewitness News. Back to you guys.